Tailgate Talk, the official pregame show of CVTV Media and Canyon View Athletics. I'm Ava Silver, and I'm joined by Kaylani Tucker. And tonight we have a huge matchup going into the last home game of the season as the Verrado Vipers take on our Jaguars at the Jaguar Stadium. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. tonight, and the Jags are coming off a disappointing loss to Desert Edge, falling 28-5. Meanwhile, the Vipers are a surprising 6-2, coming off an easy win against Millennium, beating them 49-20.
Tonight is Canyon View's Hoco night, so the game promises to be a thriller, especially thinking back to last year's Hoco matchup with Buckeye, where the Jags suffered a shocking last-second defeat at the hands of the Hawks. Although they managed to avenge their loss earlier this season when they dismantled their crosstown rivals.
Earlier this week, CVTV reporter Maddie Smith had some of the players and had them act out their positions without using words. Let's check out what they did.
Hey guys, today we're going to be asking the football players to explain their position without using words. So let's go see what they do.
Watch out,
I'm not center.
no, just do this.
That was funny. Some of those were much easier than others. I honestly think I could have done better.
Yeah, that was interesting. Anyways, let's look at some of the highlights from last week's matchup with the Scorpions. Despite the loss, Canyon View did hang around with Desert Edge, which is impressive considering the Scorpions have been one of the top 5A schools the past few years. Desert Edge already has a few athletes who have committed D1 schools and are looking to make a deep run in the upcoming state playoffs.
Shut up and sit down.
Earlier this week, we sat down with head coach Nick Garrett, who hosted a film study session with running back Nash Jahl and a cornerback Bryson Welts in a brand new segment called CV Film Sessions.
It's cool to get a small glimpse into the thoughts of It's cool to get a small glimpse into the thoughts of the players and coaches throughout the game, and let's hope that we can replicate some of those plays tonight.
All right, guys, I'm Coach Garrett. I'm here with Nazir, the bowling ball, and Bryson Wetzel. We're going to take you through 2 plays today. First up is Nas. Nas, I'm going to play, and you talk about it.
So right here, we had a play called to kick out the DN, and my O-line made a great block, so I hit the hole, and then Raider 24 stepped up, the little stiff arm. Then I got wrapped up by 3 or 4 players. My O-lineman Amari came, made a block, and got rid of 2 of them, made the low lighter, and I ran for like 15 more yards. And I think it was just a really good run play. Good play call.
What were you thinking whenever you took off when you got the ball? 24 was there.
I thought I was going for sure because the way like the defense was set up, and when I just got wrapped up, I thought I was done, but I just kept my feet chopping. And then Amari came in, like I said, made a good block, got rid of 2 of the guys, and it just made it easier for me to run for 4 yards.
Good job, dude. All right. Oh, look at that. We already know the play. All right, Bryson, walk us through this.
Alright, so we were running a concept where I was the flat player. We showed press. So they thought it may have been man. And then I saw the running back leak out running a wheel route. And I took that because it came in my zone. The running back didn't really look back to the bar, make an effort for the ball, so I slipped behind him and then picked it off with the toe tap.
First one of the year?
Second.
Second one of the year.
Alright, so this one, I was locked on the senior receiver. He did an outside stem, which these receivers, when they stem outside, they go inside. Saw a lot of that on film. And kind of just, it almost felt like I cheated the play. But I was with the receiver, the quarterback threw a really bad ball. I made an adjustment, picked it off.
It's cool to get a small glimpse into the thoughts of the players and coaches throughout the game. Let's hope that we can replicate some of those plays in tonight's matchup.
Thank you for watching Tailgate Talk, and make sure to follow CVTV on Instagram at CVTV Jags for more great content throughout the year. Have a great evening. Now let's send it up to the booth for tonight's broadcast.
All right. Welcome to tonight's matchup between the Verrado Vipers and our Canyon View High School Jaguar varsity boys football team. Tonight is November 1st, and finally in the city of Waddell in the state of Arizona, we are now in cooler weather. It's a brisk night tonight. I'm actually not by myself this evening. I'm with the one and only Macy Bassett, who is the co-captain of the varsity flag football team for Canyon View High School. Macy?
Hey.
Appreciate you being here tonight with me.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here, watch this game.
So this game is a must-win game for Canyon View High School. They are on a losing streak. They've lost their last 3 games in the division. So this is a must-win game for them, whereas on the other side of the ball, Verrado, they're 3-5 overall in the division, and it's a must-win for them as well. Verrado elect to keep the ball on the kickoff. Here's the kickoff. Ball taken at the 10. Takes a right, slides, and he's automatically going to be down. That's Roman Alicia, the senior from Verrado, who slipped right there. Looks like the ball's on the 20-yard line.
It's pretty good for us.
Yeah, it's a good spot. Good spot for Canyon View, deep into Verrado's own territory. They got a long ways to go. So, unfortunately, Verrado had to slipped on that play. He had a wide open, a lot of green grass on that right side of the field. Here's Verrado. They're in an I form. Looks like they're in a 10 personnel. Pass off to the left and nearly picked off.
Incomplete.
By 20, that's Connor Shields. You're right, Mason, that was incomplete pass off to the left-hand side. Quick pass, nearly picked off. Communication was not quite there between the quarterback and the wide receiver. They're going back to, it looks like the exact same play, Macy. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Defense got to lock in, read the play. Second down.
And penalty.
Wow.
Looks like we got a false start. That's on wide receiver Roman Alicia again.
Verrado off on a rough start.
Yeah, that's going to drop him back about 5 yards.
Let's hope we can keep that.
Keep that going, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That helps. Going the other direction is good for us. So we got second down and 15.
Ball's in the air.
And it's picked off by number 21. He's going to take it all the way in, and that
Wow.
is your man, Gavin Levine.
Pick six.
Pick six, takes it to the house.
Definitely the impression we want to be making here.
Great first impression. Like I said, that's Gavin Levine. He is their defensive captain. He's got 39 tackles on the year solo. This is his first interception of the year and first pick six of the year. What a great start for Canyon View.
Yeah.
We got number 88 up there to kick the extra point.
Looks like it right down the middle.
It is good. That's Austin Hansa. That was a quick turnaround, great defensive play right there for Canyon View High School. Talking to Coach Gertz over the week, this is one thing that he was excited about with this game is the defensive prowess of Canyon View going against the Verrado pretty stellar offensive offensive play that Verrado has in their quarterback and their running back, which both Jack Isidore, who's their running back, their senior running back, he leads the 5A, our 5A West Division in rushing yards, and Chase, the quarterback, senior quarterback, number 5, he also leads 5A in yards per game. So this is a big matchup between the defense and the offense today. Hopefully our defense can keep this up, Macy.
Yeah. Let's see how this kick goes.
I feel like it's deja vu, like this just happened.
I know.
And it's going to Alicia again. Ramon, he gets the ball about the 8-yard line, goes left, gets past the first defender, squeezes between two, and he gets tackled right about the 24-yard line, or the 24-yard line.
Just 3 yards from the last one.
Just 3 yards from the last one, yeah, so it's pretty decent field position.
Yeah. They got a long ways to go.
Again. So Canyon View, they are hot and ready tonight to win this game. Their defense has stepped up already. Let's see if they can keep this thing going. Again, 10 personnel. Quick handoff down the middle. He spins through, breaks the tackle, gets about
like
3 yards.
Yeah,
good call, man. It's 3 yards. And they're going into a no huddle. Again, 4 wide. Looking right, fake throw, hands it off to Jack. He breaks it free down the middle, past the 50-yard line. Knocks over the umpire on the way through. That's a great run there by Jack Isidore, number 6, their leading rusher. That's the reason right there, Macy. He's the leading rusher in 5A.
Oh, yeah.
Picked up
Defense got to see that.
Yep, picked up a good 30 yards right there.
Mm-hmm.
First and 10 on the 45. Canyon View, quick pass to the left. Shakes free from one tackle and then gets clobbered by the Canyon View defense, taking them to the 42-yard line. It's going to bring up a second down, and looks like 6.
Yeah, second 10. Second and 6.
Second and 6. Again, Verrado going no huddle. Hand off to the right. Sticks his head down and meets a wall of Canyon View high schoolers, takes him down. And who was that, Mace?
That was...
You're going to be talking to him a lot.
Number 21, Gavin Levine.
Another no huddle.
They're going straight to it. Looks like a little scrambling down there.
Yep, Chase is getting the call from the sidelines. 3rd and 5. Rolls left.
Oh.
Fakes it left, and he gets taken down behind the line of scrimmage for a sack.
Tackle, nice sack.
Tried to break the ball to the left, had an option to pitch it. He decides to take it, and he turns around and
Canyon View was already right there.
that's right, ran right into a Canyon View player. I didn't see who it was, but I could probably guess maybe Gavin Levine.
Right where we're supposed to be.
It's 4th down, and they're going for it. 4th and 6.
Let's see what happens here.
Verrado running the same personnel. Quarterback
like
drops
it's
back. Pass down the middle. Connects to his receiver, and he's got a lot of running room. He's going down to the right side, and he's still breaking a bunch of tackles, able to make it down to the 7-yard line. That was a great play. Great pass straight down the middle on a slant to Jordan Hiller, the senior. Again, they're going to go no huddle.
It's 1st and goal now.
And that's their leading receiver, Hiller.
Run.
Runs straight up the middle, and he gets
down.
pulled down just barely before crossing
like
that
one,
line.
Maybe the 2.
Yeah, looks like, again, another no huddle.
Yeah.
Canyon View's got to scramble. And here's a play.
Run.
Fake handoff, quarterback sneak into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Vipers. That was number 5, Chase Geisler, the senior, 5'10" senior.
No, it's hard when they're at the 1-yard line. Not much the defense can do. Just hope to be at the right spot at the right time.
It is tough, especially with what Verrado did right there. They had no huddle. It seems like they had all their plays planned out, pre-planned on what they're going to do, and just had Canyon View on their toes or on their heels, and was able to capitalize and
Kick is good.
get a touchdown. So now we got to score 7-7.
Tied game.
Verrado just marched down the field like nothing.
Yeah.
On this cold, brisk Arizona evening.
Weather's been nice.
It's been nice. It's finally
Getting
transitioned.
into the winter season. Skipped fall.
Finally transitioned from hot to warm, shall we say. Not quite cold yet. Going back to the Verrado quarterback, Chase Geisler, he's a 3-year varsity starter. So he's been starting as their varsity quarterback for the last 3 years. He's a senior. He started, just doing the math, I'm guessing he started when he was a sophomore to be the quarterback for Verrado.
You know, you only improve from there. Starting as a
That's right.
sophomore.
That's right. He actually has 6 rushing touchdowns on the season. That makes 7.
Wow.
So he's a rusher. He's a passer. And here's the kick, little squib kick. Taken on the 5-yard line. Goes right. Oh, he gets taken down
right at the 24.
quickly.
24.
That was Braylon Anderson.
Nice tackle.
That was a beautiful tackle. Kind of reminded me of playing that Red Rover game in elementary school. Did you ever play that?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, those of you who are from the 80s and 90s, you'll know what Red Rover is, and I think they outlawed that game because too many elementary school kids got hurt.
Wow.
It was a pretty brutal game, but it was fun. All right, 8:31 left in this first quarter, 7-7. Canyon View. First look at their offense. Looks like Coach Gertz is going with Mickey Raftery tonight as his quarterback. Fresh off of last game playing versus Desert Edge. Drops back, quick pass. Oh, nearly picked off.
Almost intercepted.
The receiver did not see that over there. That was Nasir, and also known as Nos, their running back. Try to do a quick pass out to the right side in the flat.
Got to get your head around quicker.
That's right. Nos just wasn't looking. And some of you may be wondering why Raftery is out there. Coach Gertz has decided that he wanted to go with him. He went with him last week, and he's going to go with him this week. Handoff to Levine. No, that's not Levine. That's Nos. He goes right, and he goes left quickly. Taken down pretty easily.
27.
Yeah, about the 27-yard line. He didn't find much over on the right side, so he decided to go left, and he made a couple more yards.
Yeah, I got a few yards from the left.
That's
See
Nos.
what our next play got.
That's the transfer. I believe he came from Desert Vista. And they are in 11 personnel. Raftery under center. Fake handoff. He rolls right.
Pass.
Finds a man.
It's complete.
Connection for
Down
the first
at the
down.
40.
Great little
Beautiful
slant
play.
pass right there. That was to number 82. Traden Baker for the first down.
Nice. Let's do it again.
Canyon View is rolling down the field pretty well right now. Again, we got 11 formation personnel. Fumble. Can't tell who got it. It looks like Canyon View has recovered the fumble.
By Canyon View.
That's going to drop him back about 4 yards.
Fumbles
so
are no good.
Fumbles are no good, Macy. You're absolutely right about that. Yeah, this is the first night I'm wearing a long sleeve. First night you're wearing long sleeve tonight
me
too? Yeah, it's kind of feels good to put long sleeves on. All right, we got 4 wide. Looks left, throws it left, and just underthrew his receiver out there, Braylon Anderson.
13.
Little fun fact from Braylon Anderson, he's also a track athlete, so he's got some speed. He's more of the middle distance kind of sprint. He's a 400-meter runner, 53-second 400-meter, which is not too terrible, Mace. How fast did you run your 400-meter?
I think 103.
103?
Yeah.
Pretty good. But you were an 800-meter runner, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. That's a hard run.
All right, we're going another 11 personnel. Fake handoff. Drops
handoff.
back in the middle, and he connects with his player, but like barely, I don't think he quite made it back to the original line of scrimmage.
It's 4th down.
That was
Looks like
Traden Baker. Yep, that brings up 4th down, so they're going to have to punt this ball.
Looks like a punt.
Coach Gertz has talked about doing a trick play. He's not big on trick plays on punts, but he did talk about doing one today at some point. You better. Oh, maybe that was a trick play. No, it wasn't. Oh, he missed the punt, and it rolls out of bounds. That's going to be about a 2-yard punt.
It's not good for our Jaguars.
I mean,
that's not what we need, but
that was a great maneuver that he did to get around the first guy. I thought he was faking it because it was a fake, but then he decided to kick. I don't know how much. I don't think he had enough room to get the first down, but he decided to kicked on the run, missed the ball.
Our defense has got to lock in,
That's
Let's
right.
get that back.
Verrado now has the ball
Maybe
on the
another
40-yard
interception.
line. Canyon View is rushing 3. Oh, they're rushing 4. Nope.
Looks like
they
man.
drop back into coverage.
It's a
Quarterback
run for
goes
the quarterback.
left, finds a lot of room over there. Fakes to the left, goes right, gets past the defender, and it finally drug out of bounds. Did not go down at all. And that's his running. That's part of his running game, though. He's a runner / quarterback thrower.
Yeah.
He's got 914 all-purpose yards, or 1914 all-purpose yards. So you do the math. He's got about 200-something yards of rushing on the season. And he's picking up as a large gain right there for Verrado. Handoff, straight up the middle, up the gut. Levine drags him down. He gets about 5 yards. Mace, you're this close to the goal line. What are you gonna do? You gonna pass it, or are you gonna just keep on running it like they've been doing?
Honestly, I say pass.
Pass.
Try it. If it
Fake
doesn't
the
work,
run?
then run.
Because they think defense thinks he's gonna run, so you're gonna
Yeah.
fake the run and go to the pass. Okay.
Find someone open right there.
Coach Macy, let's see what happens here.
I don't know.
Here we go. It's an option.
Oh.
He pitches it, and Jack
Barely
just
taken down.
Isidore gets a couple yards there.
Yeah.
He
Was
had
that
his
the 5
option
yard?
though.
It's 3rd and goal.
Do you know what that's called, Macy? What he just did?
I do not.
It's called an RPO.
RPO.
Run pass option. Here we go. There's a false start. False start on that play. That's going to bring the ball back 5 yards. Still first down,
Yeah, first down.
Still first down. It's going to bring it back to still first and goal.
Yeah.
Just going to bring it back to the 9-yard line. All right, another 10 personnel.
Let's see what happens here.
Drops back, looks right
It's
to
a
the end
pass.
zone, and
Oh.
he easily
It's
connects with
complete.
his. Yep, he did. Caught it. It was a great, almost like an underthrown pass where the defender couldn't see where the ball was going.
Right to the corner. It's those passes right to the corner.
And that's a touchdown for the Vipers.
It's an easy touchdown if you know how
Puts
to
them on
catch.
board. I believe
Especially
that's
with that defender on you.
I believe that's senior Caden Ging on that reception. He's got 30 receptions
See if
on
the kick is good.
on the season so far. Is that good?
Yep.
It is good. All right, that brings the score to 7-14 in favor of the Verrado Vipers, who came out sluggish, throwing that quick pick six, and then have answered back rather quickly with some easy passes and runs, RPOs.
Our offense got to come back right now. Let's get the lead, or at least even it out, 14-14 for now.
So Macy plays on the varsity flag football team. Macy, when you were younger, you played with the boys for what, 4 years or so?
Yeah.
Playing little league football, flag football, whatever you call it. So what have you learned that you used from playing with those boys that you're taking into the game that you play with all girls?
You know, I'd say probably be aggressive, you know. Those boys out there, they're not to play with. And they don't care that you're a girl. They do not care that you're a girl. You just got to go out there and play your hardest. Show everyone what you can do. That's what I've got to do. I've had to prove myself to all those boys out there. And I continue to do that today.
I agree with you. I think watching you play football with all the boys, she didn't get passed to very often, but when she did get passed to, she caught it and she got the yardage. But she had to prove herself with those boys, and once she did,
it's different playing with a bunch of boys.
It is. Yeah, you don't get
Don't get as much
recognized very
credit.
much,
Yeah.
do you?
Nope. That's why you got to prove yourself.
So
Got to work extra hard.
Using that toughness that you had playing with those boys, do you think it helps a lot with the girls, playing with the girls?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, we got 1st and 10 here. Going with 4 wide. Fake the handoff.
Fake
Nearly.
throw.
Oh,
dropped.
just drops it about the 20-yard line and misses it. That's Nasir. That's Nas. Went out for just a running back catch.
Going to have to start completing these passes. We want to gain some yards.
Going back to Mickey Raftery's last game versus Desert Edge, he was 4 of 15, 88 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. So Desert Edge is really good, though. All right, going 4 wide again. Motion. Hands off to Nas, and he gets dragged down quickly.
0 yardage.
Quickly. He lost yardage right there.
Yep.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and 12.
You think they're going to pass it?
I mean, to get that many yardage, they're going to have to at least try to pass it. You know,
third down.
in golf, when you're far away, you do a thing called a lag. Just try to get close to the hole. So they're going to do something. He rolls left, looks left, tipped off the finger and nearly caught by number 5. That was Braden Catalan over there, but ball was tipped in the air. That's always a dangerous spot to have the ball
Leaves
tipped
room
up.
for interception, which is not what we need right now.
That's right. So they are 3 and out again. Canyon View is. So Nos here on the sideline, number 23. Nos, he was complaining about something on the field out there. I'm not sure what it was. See if they can bounce back after that. So we got Austin Hansa back there.
Looks like man coverage.
Yeah, it is Hansa. That's a big punt. Caught, 45, goes left, finds his hole, gets through it, spins, cycle, and he gets down about the 45. Gains about 10 yards on that play. Number 11, he thought he had a Andrew Mejia. He looks like he comes out of the pile with the football in his hand. It looked like he thought he got a fumble recovery, but the referees are saying, don't think so.
Guess not.
Man was down. All right, Vipers got good field positioning here. They're on the 46-yard line of Canyon View. Canyon View's got to make a stop here. 3 wide. Handoff. Gets through the first defender, gets through the second, plows his way past number 18, Keegan McCarthy, with the tackle. Another great run by Jack Isidore.
He found those openings, ran right through it.
Yes, he did, and look what they're doing. Another no huddle. Keeping Canyon View on their heels. Another handoff. He goes left this time. Gets past the first defender. Stumbles forward for a 15-yard gain. All right, they're going quick set again. They're not messing around. The Vipers looking to strike again. He rolls left. Finds his man.
Caught.
Gets 1 foot in.
There's a flag on the play.
Looks like maybe an illegal man downfield. Yep. We got an illegal man downfield for the Vipers. That's going to cost them a few yards. That's going to bring it back to the 20. First and 15. They do have room to get a first down before they get to the end zone. Pistol formation.
Thought that was a false start.
That was close.
Yeah.
That would have been an offsides call or a neutral infraction. Fumble. Verrado jumps on that fumble quickly.
Yeah. Taken down by, I don't know. Number 34.
That's number 34, Jackson McCarthy. Jackson McCarthy and we don't know if it's his brother or not, Keegan McCarthy. I don't know if they're related or not. Macy, do you know if they're related or not?
No clue, but.
Don't know who they are? Okay. Yeah, Keegan and Jackson, both great defenders. 2nd and 17. Looks right. Throws it deep into the end zone. Finds a man. Oh, just out.
Ball is almost
of his
caught.
hands. He went deep for his receiver, Roman Alicia.
Again, right to that corner.
Going corner. He likes to throw to that right corner.
Yeah.
Looked like it was in his hands.
It was.
Just for a second. Yeah, look, maybe the defender popped it out, but that's going to bring up a 3rd and 17. Canyon View's got to make a stop here. They cannot go down by 14 going to the end of the first quarter. Just under 2 minutes to go.
Got to watch the run.
Trips on the right.
Ball
Fake throw. Quarterback sneak.
Find those pockets.
And he gets back to nearly just a little past the line of scrimmage. That's Chase Geisler.
He likes to run.
Yeah, well, in the year, he's a 5-yard rushing average.
Yeah.
Per rush. That's 5 yards. So
It's good when you have options to throw and also to run.
It makes
expands everything.
That's right. It gets the quarterback, gets the defense on their heels, on their toes to be able to.
Defense gotta pay more attention to everything.
That's another false start over there on the left side of the field.
Vipers.
That's gonna bring it back, and that's gonna. They
bring it back 5
yards. They were going for it on 4th and 14 already. Now it's gonna be 4th and 19.
Let's see what they're gonna do.
No. No, I take that back. It is 4th and 14 now, currently, and there is a timeout on the field. Verrado calls a timeout, and all right. So during the timeout, we're going to talk a little bit about some keys to the game, which is now.
Ready, one. When you're live.
4th and 14. Back from the timeout. Chase drops back, has lots of time, finds a man, throws it in the end zone. He's wide open. And he's
was he
in for the touchdown. Yes,
and touchdown,
he got him.
Vipers.
I don't know how he got completely wide open. However, there is a flag. We got some laundry on the field. We got some laundry on the field.
Somebody on defense was not in their position.
Yeah,
Can't really leave guys open like that, especially in the end zone. 4th
wide
down.
open. He barely got 1 foot in, but it looks like they're going to
keep the touchdown.
It looks like the flag is going to be either picked up or it's on Canyon View. Yep, holding call on the defense. So that's going to result in a touchdown for the Vipers. With 1:11 left in this first quarter, the Vipers go up 20-7, looking to go up by another point here with the extra point. And it is up and through the uprights.
3 for 3.
So going back to some of these keys of the game that we just mentioned, I know we got through them rather quickly, but focus on the short passes. Coach had, during our interview, we talked a little bit about he really wants to focus on the easy, short, simple, KISS. You know what KISS is?
No.
Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, stupid. The KISS philosophy. He wants to keep it that way. He's already mentioned a few weeks ago that I don't want to say dumbed down the playbook, but he took this wide a range of offensive and defensive plays, and he condensed them into a lot less plays so that it wasn't as confusing, so that these younger players who are first year varsity players, they can understand the plays a lot better and remember what they are, and then they can use them. Right, then they can use them a lot.
You don't understand the play, you can't execute it.
That's right. You got to be so that's what he decided to do. So he wants to focus on these short gain throws, which is what Raftery's been doing, is looking for the short passes. Hasn't thrown anything deep or anything like that.
It's valid. It's the way to go.
Yeah. So that's
march it down the field.
That's one thing, right? It's like a bit of confusion. Not sure what's happening down there on the field. Both the Coach Gertz is talking to the referee, the sideline judge. Now he's trying to talk to the main judge, White Hat. Possibly Gertz is confused. They're kicking off from the 50-yard line. That seems maybe they're using the 10-yard holding penalty on the kickoff, and that's what Coach Gertz doesn't quite understand. He really wants to talk to that referee badly.
Looks like he called a
enough to where he called a timeout. I don't know how he can call a timeout when there's no play. So we'll see. But he's talking to somebody about what's going on here. We will let you know as soon as we know what's happening. So, yeah, going back to these keys of the game, the very last one we mentioned was the big W, the win. How important it is to win. Especially ladies and gentlemen, Jaguars Canyon View Athletic sponsors. AVIV Tennis, Angel and Aviation, HK Pools, Shirts by Sam, Arizona Luxury Coach. So they went out. This game, they make it to your life to 17 ranked. If they're the 16 ranked, they're going to play number 1. That's how it works. 16 plays 1, 15 plays 2. So take 3. So it looks like Coach Gertz has still one furious talking to the line judge. I'm not quite sure what his questions are, but he is irritated and furious with whatever's happening down there on the field. So Verrado's going to kick the ball off on the 50-yard line. It's got to be because of that holding call that they had.
Yeah.
So long story short, Canyon View must win this game. Oh, squib, kind of an onside kick, and Canyon View was able to recover. Number 3 put his body on it like it was a piece of cake from someone who hasn't eaten in a long time. That was Towns. Samaj Towns had some hands. That was actually a great pickup from him.
Oh yeah.
Because the ball was bouncing in wild fashion, and he was able to jump on it, and could have been an easy fumble. All right, we got another 11 personnel for Canyon View. Hand off to Nas, can't find anything. Splits his defenders, gets through it, and is able to pick up a couple yards on that. He was lost for at least 4 yards, 3 to 4 yards on that play.
He broke free and got 2 yards, 1 yard?
Yeah, looks like he got about a yard.
Something.
Went from nothing to something. Like we mentioned, Nas is he's a transfer from Desert Vista, so this is, I believe, only his 3rd game of the season so far, and he's racked up about 150 yards total, and about a little less than 3.5 yards per rush on 44 carries. And off back to Nas. Oh, it looks like he fumbled it, and by the looks of it, it appears the Vipers have picked up that ball. Nas fumbles the ball.
Wow.
Vipers pick it back up, and that is not looking good for Canyon View.
Nope. Definitely not what we needed right now, being down 14 points.
Yeah, the last thing we want to do is go down by 21 points in the first quarter. You know what that turns into? A very long game.
Oh, yeah. Let's have our defense lock in now.
Trips on the right side for Verrado. Quick. Fake another fumble.
And it's recovered by the Vipers.
That's the 3rd fumble, the 2nd fumble by Verrado. And that's going to take the clock all the way down to 0-0. They're not going to get a playoff. That is the end of the first quarter. Macy, can you tell everybody why you got into flag football?
Well, it was in 4th grade. I would watch the boys play their football at recess every day. Me and all my friends would just watch. One day, I just decided to go in and learn it and practice it and play it. And those boys, they taught me everything I knew. They brought me in, you know. I was a girl. It's not what you see usually, but they brought me in. I played with them every single day from that point forward and just fell in love with the sport. And it just grew from there.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I just felt
that.
like I had something to prove to them, and I proved it.
Macy's kind of like a tomboy. We'll get back into that. We're going to go into another thing called significant losses that Aiden Lang, he somehow is non-existent anymore. He's no longer on the team for personal reasons. That was Aiden Lang. And then Parker Brooks also, he is no longer on the team as well for unknown reasons. So those are big offensive and defensive players that have been a significant, huge loss to the team. I mean, you look at Aiden Lang. He was their main wide receiver coming in with 11 receptions, 199 yards. Here we go, Verrado, quick snap, hands it off to their running back. And
Gain of 2 yards.
Yeah, maybe about 2 yards there. But those losses have been big. I mean, Washburn was he was injured early on in the season, so that was a big loss early on. DJ Sims, we lost him 2 weeks ago. Verrado, got 9 yards to go. 3rd and 9. Chase drops back, can't find anybody, and he's going to get taken down for the sack. That's going to bring him back to the 28-yard line. Big defensive play by Canyon View.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go, no one to throw to.
And when you can't find anybody in the secondary, what does that mean?
Gotta run.
They're being guarded.
Yeah.
That means the secondary back there, the DBs, the safeties.
Defense was definitely doing their job, keeping everybody covered.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do every single play.
But here we go, 4th down again, 4th and 12. Verrado's going for it. Chase drops back. Can't find anybody again, and he's going to get dropped down again, way back by the 41-yard line. Huge defensive play by Canyon View. Ooh, that was 54. That was Luke Starkey.
That's what happens when the defense is locked in and on whoever they need to be on.
I'm sorry, that was not who I said it was, Luke Starkey. That was actually Rogelio Chavez with the huge sack. And Zachary Holden, they both got him back there. So now Canyon View has the ball on their own 40-yard line.
Turnover.
Big time turnover. Brings up a 1st and 10. Uh-oh. Was that a delay of game? It was. That was a delay of game on number 7, Mickey Raftery. Raftery pulls out left. Hey, was able to connect. It looks like he was able to pull that ball in. That was quite the catch right there.
Nice. Down at the 41.
That was to Traden Baker.
Almost hit the ground.
That was close, huh?
Yeah.
Could barely fit a piece of paper between that ball and the ground. Brings up a 2nd and 9. Pass.
Quick pass.
To the right. Finds a man
Number
open.
5.
That was Brandon
Pushed out of
Catalan.
bounds.
Pushed him out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock at 10:07. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 yard.
1 yard.
Just over 1 yard. What do you think, Mace? They're going to run it. They're going to pass it. They're going to fake run it and pass it. They're going to fake pass it and run it.
I'd say
quarterback
run.
sneak it.
at the 1 yard line. It's easy just to get that 1 yard.
They're in turn 10 personnel. Four wide receivers. It trips. Handoff.
Oh,
and
short.
he gets stuffed
Negative
easily.
yard.
Yeah, barely made it back to the line of scrimmage. That was Derek Vasco, his first run of the night.
It's like 4th down now.
That's going to bring up a 4th down and 1.
What do you think they're going to do?
Well, short yardage, you think run, but their run game has not been stellar tonight, so perhaps a quick quarterback sneak. And we got a timeout. They want to talk it over, find out what they're going to do on this 4th and 1. I mean, the way you look at it, they're not doing great right now on their offense. They're down by 14 points, and even 1 yard might not. They might not make it, but we are going to find that out after this break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, we're back to the action. They are.
See what's going to happen right here.
It's 4th and 1. They're going to punt it. They've elected to punt. Smart decision, I think, by Gertz.
I agree.
The way the offense has been going.
Never too sure.
And that's a fair catch by Verrado. Yeah, that was a pretty good catch by him. Kind of over the head.
Yeah.
With that wind out there. It's getting a little bit breezy out there. Not sure if it's affecting the ball, but yeah, that was a risky move by him. Calling that fair catch, and I guess he had to catch it. He called a fair catch, so you have to go for it.
Yeah.
So that's going to put the ball way back in Verrado territory on the 6-yard line. 1st and 10.
They got a long ways to go.
Got trips on left side. Here's the snap. Direct handoff to Jack Isidore for about, 3 yards?
Yeah, 3 yards.
Straight up the gut.
Short distance.
Jack's been averaging about. He's been averaging about 13 point. Or I'm sorry, he's been averaging about 116 yards per game. Here he goes again, up the middle. He gets tackled really quick by Jackson McCarthy. Jackson McCarthy, he's one of their defensive gurus. Jackson McCarthy is. He's got 21 solo tackles on the season.
Not bad.
He leads the team. Trips again. Handoff.
Ooh,
finds some
found
room.
that opening.
Breaks the tackle. He's still rolling. Puts his head down.
Nice, okay.
Able to pick up about 25 yards on that play. That's going to bring him all the way up to the 47-yard line.
That was a nice run.
That's a lot of open area.
Find those open areas and you just go. You book it.
Find the open areas and just book it. That's Macy Bassett's advice for life.
Yes.
Find the open. Quick pass to the left. Breaks the tackle, gets past the 50-yard line. He's still on his feet, unable to bring him down. There's 3 of them that are trying to bring him down. They weren't unable to do so. That was Darius Brown, 6'3" senior. Got a quick screen or quick out pass. Now we got trips on the right side for Verrado. Canyon View rushing 4. Pass wide open. That was to number 1. That was Ramon Alicia with the grab over there.
Some nice yardage right there.
Yeah, that nice out route. That's kind of what you do too sometimes, huh?
Yeah.
Macy, what position do you play?
I'm a center and a middle linebacker.
We'll talk about that in a second. Here's 1st and 10. Fake handoff. Quick pass to the right, and he gets stuffed quickly by everybody on the Canyon View defense. Just got hogtied over there, and it looks like he lost about a yard.
Yes.
That's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. Macy, what position do you like to play the most of those two?
Definitely middle linebacker.
Middle linebacker, okay. We'll find out why in a second. 2nd and 11. Trips on the left side now. Handoff right at the middle. Of course, he's going to gain, at least 4 or 5 yards every time he gets the hand on the ball.
Verrado does a good job of finding those openings and just booking it, like I said.
That's right. Find it, book it. That offensive line is just opening up those holes.
Yep.
No huddle. And fake handoff. Quarterback sneak. Gets past the defender. He loses the ball. Canyon View picks it up. And now it's Canyon View ball. A fumble by Chase Gisler with that spin move. He gets hit. And that's number 31, Taven Bayer, with the fumble recovery.
Beautiful. Just what we need right now.
That's exactly what we need right now. It's going back the other direction. Jags ball.
Let's see if we can march it down the field.
And as of note, Chase Gisler, the quarterback for Verrado, he's got 3 fumbles on the season. 2 of them have been lost. So his hands are decent, but 3 fumbles on the season. Now that's the 4th fumble and the 3rd lost on the season. A bit of confusion out there. Not sure what's happening. I think Canyon View's going to call timeout. Yeah, Coach Gertz is not happy. His headset's off of his head, hands on hips. He is upset about something, probably because they didn't have everybody set. So who knows? We shall just talk about you, Macy. So you like linebacker over center. Why is that?
It's definitely what I've been playing more of ever since I first started in high school. That's where my coach put me in. He believed that was where I was meant to be, and I also believe that's where I'm meant to be. You're right in the middle. You get to see every play. You have to be very focused and in the game. And it's definitely what I like to do.
And what NFL player has inspired you the most?
Fred Warner, 49ers.
Fred Warner for the who? 49ers?
49ers.
And why Fred Warner?
He plays my same position, and he's a beast.
He is a beast, and you're a beast. All
I
right,
try to be like him.
Back to the action. Rolls left. Find the man. Way underthrown.
Dead ball.
Way underthrown. He didn't get set. Couldn't turn. Not enough power to get that ball out. So Fred Warner, he is a beast. Macy's a beast on the field as well. Last season, Macy was the leader in tackles for the whole state of Arizona. She had a couple interceptions, right?
Yes.
And you had a bunch of sacks, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they used her a lot differently that last season. This season, not as much, but she's being used differently. Quick handoff to Nas. He steamrolls himself straight up the middle. Gained about 6 yards down that play.
Not bad.
Nope, it's going to bring up a 3rd down, though. 3rd down and probably close to 3 or 4 yards. And looks like Canyon View is doing the same thing Verrado's doing.
Yeah.
No huddle.
Yeah. It's good. Play fast.
See what happens. Quick count to Nos, right up the middle again. He's on his feet.
Free.
And he may have made the 1st down, line of gain. Yeah, he did.
Yep.
That brings up a 1st down.
Let's
and
do
10.
it again.
4 wide.
Just march up that field.
2 on either side. 1 running back. Fake handoff. Quick pass to the left. And he's trying to break a tackle. He doesn't. He spins a little bit. He gets about 5 yards, though, on that play. That was Braylon Anderson with the reception.
It's just like what you were saying earlier, those simple plays. Just a quick pass to the left. That's all we need just to march down the field, get those 1st downs all the way down to the touchdown.
Absolutely. You just need simple, short passes to equal a touchdown. You don't need long passes to win games.
Yep.
And that looks like what they're doing with them. Handoff to Noss to the left side. He breaks the first tackle, barrels his way through the second, gets
like a first down.
That's going to get him to about the 47-yard line of Verrado. That was probably his best run I've seen tonight.
Yeah.
Broke the tackle, put his head down, and now they're moving them chains. That's going to bring up a first down and 10 to go, 46-yard line of Verrado.
Handoff
Again. He breaks the first tackle, and he's able to make his way past the 45-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 43-yard line.
A few yards.
Yeah, he got a few yards on that play. The O-line opened up a little bit of a hole that he was able to get through.
Yeah.
Clock's still rolling. About 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter.
See what the Jaguars' next move is right here.
It looks like another handoff to Noss. He goes left, and he gets tackled from behind.
Oof.
Maybe, no, he didn't lose a yard. Looks like he may have gained a yard. They gave him a yard on that.
Yeah.
Forward momentum. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7. Some confusion going on down there. Canyon View offense. Under center, drops back.
Fake handoff.
Throws it deep. Nobody there except for Verrado. Picked off.
Intercepted. Good tackle. Come on.
And he breaks free. He's going right. He sees a little bit of green area. He's got one man to beat, and he gets taken down by the quarterback. We got a couple dirty laundry towels out there. Let's see what happened. Looks like after the play was done.
That ball was thrown right to the Vipers.
Yeah, that was Chase. No, that wasn't. Was that Chase Gisler? No, that wasn't Chase Gisler. That was Mateo Soden, the senior. The officials are discussing what happened on that play. There's 2 flags on the play, 2 different areas, both of them after the interception. So it doesn't matter what they are. The ball is going to go back to Verrado.
Yeah.
That ball was just, I don't know who he was looking for.
Yeah.
He was hoping his receiver was going to be there.
There's probably definitely some pressure there with
Legal
the
man
rushers.
downfield. That one's declined. Personal foul. Dead ball personal foul. Wow. On Canyon View as well. Okay, well, both of them are on Canyon View, so that's not helping them out at all. That's going to bring the ball.
Nope.
Spot the ball way up. Perhaps past greater than the 50-yard line. Bit of frustration. There's probably a frustration foul right there, that chop block. Yep, there the official goes. He's going way down there. It reminds me of that game on The Price is Right, the climber game. You ever see that, Macy? Probably not.
No.
Where you pick up a number, and you watch this climber go all the way up, gets to the very top, and falls over. Then you lose. But it just looked like him. He just kept on going and going forward. Meanwhile, Verrado found another opening. Yes, they did. That's Jack Isidore straight up the middle again. Another flag on the play. I must mention, though, these are some rival schools. So these 2 schools are within less than 5 miles of each other as the crow flies. So they are close. They don't like each other at all.
Nope.
So this is a huge rival game tonight. Verrado is definitely taken advantage of everything so far on defense and on offense for this game. And that's another foul on Canyon View, or penalty on Canyon View. That's going to bring the ball up even further. And here we go with the climber again, going up that mountain. maybe some of you folks who are watching know what I'm talking about. So we got 1st and 10. Handoff, right up the gut. And Jack Isidore gets past the first line and gets about 5 yards. No, longer than that. About 8 yards. Again, no huddle for Verrado.
Straight to it.
Another handoff
Right
up the middle. Nearly gets it in. Gets stopped about the 1 yard line.
Yep.
And they're going to go quick snap again. Verrado's not messing around tonight.
Keep Jaguars on their toes.
Definitely. Here we go again.
Handoff
Handoff
right
again. And he
and
gets
it
stuffed.
stops.
Did he make it? Nope. They're
Nope.
going to mark him at the 1 yard line. That's going to bring up a third down or second down. Second down and 1. Second down and goal. Again, straight up the gut. That's going to get it over the line.
Touchdown.
Over the white stripe for the touchdown. They ran 4 straight plays exactly the same.
Yep. Back to back.
Back to back to back to back.
They
4
had hope
straight
that
plays.
one of them would get them that touchdown, and it sure did.
It did. Jack Isidore, straight up the gut every single time. They just gave it to him. They trusted that offensive line to open up the gap in the hole for him to swing right through, and that's exactly what he did for another touchdown. That's going to bring the score now 27-7, awaiting
the field goal.
Perhaps another point added to Verrado. And he just chip shots it right through the upright. That brings it 28-27. Verrado is up big so far in Canyon View.
Our only score was that pick six.
The only score.
Very beginning.
Yep, that pick six.
Our offense has got to pick it up.
Offense and defense. But yeah, the offense need to use what Coach Gertz wants. One of those keys of the game is just focus on those short passes. And I think the quarterbacks Raftery has had some time back there, trying to find his receivers that are open.
Yeah.
And that's just what they got to keep on doing this last 2:20. Let's see if they can maybe get in field goal range and get at least 3 points on the board. So Macy is on the flag football team. This is her second year as a varsity player. Last season, like I said, she killed it in the whole state of Arizona, where she ended up winning the Defensive Player of the Year for the state of Arizona for 5A. Meanwhile, Canyon View grabs the kickoff squib kick and makes their way to about the 29-yard line of Canyon View. So she ended up winning a bunch of awards. Actually, she got Defensive Player of the Year for the region, 5A region, Defensive Player of the Year for the state of California, state of Arizona, for flag football, for the whole state, all divisions. So she had a great year last year, and we're looking for her to finish off this season just as great. Going back to the action, we have a quarterback change. Handoff to Nas, and he gets they marked him about 4 yards. So we have a quarterback change. Looks like Coach Gertz is going to go with Preston Venucci. What do you think?
Yeah, Venucci.
Do you know him?
No clue.
No. Preston Venucci. Coach is going to go with him for the last 2 minutes of this half.
See how well he does.
Yep, see how well he does. So, as everybody may know who's watching this broadcast, Brady Scott has been the starter from the beginning. And 2 games ago, Coach Gertz has decided to bench him for Mickey Raftery or Preston Venucci. And unknown reasons, not sure why. I think maybe he just thought Brady was not playing to his potential. So
it's all
he wanted
about that
to try
execution.
something. That's right. He wasn't executing like Coach wanted to, so he's going with some other new players. So we'll see what happens. Handoff to the right. Nas finds some rooms, cuts back left, and he's met by some Verrado players. They're still pushing the hog pile forward, and
got some good yards there.
Yes, he did. He got about 10 yards on that rush.
Took a swing to the right, found that opening.
And Nas, he just powers those legs. Once those legs move,
Yep.
When you get in front of him, it's going to be hard to stop this kid. And another penalty flag.
Yep. 10 yards down.
That's a 15-yard penalty, 15-yarder. That's going to take the ball all the way down to the Verrado 40-yard line. That's huge for Canyon View.
Oh, definitely.
Another handoff. Straight at the middle, finds a seam. And he also finds about 6 Verrado players.
They're just waiting for him right there.
And he's right on it. About 90 seconds left in this first half. Canyon View's looking to push it quickly. Pistol formation, shotgun. He's looking left. He's going to run it.
Quarterback's running.
He doesn't get. He got a couple yards. Another.
And there's a flag on the
Another
play.
flag. It looks like maybe another personal foul on this one. Maybe a shot to the head. I couldn't tell. And here's the call. Yep, another personal foul. Yep, shot to the head.
Another 15
That's a
yards.
15-yarder right there. That's going to bring the ball up another 15 yards. So that's 30 yards, 2 penalties, 30 yards for Canyon View. They're probably within field goal range, I would say, at this point, with 1:10 left to go in the first half. And the clock is rolling, by the way. Benucci under center. Motion man. Bumbles a snap. He rolls out left. Looking
Close
for somebody. He
throw.
finds a.
There's another flag on the play.
That's number 82.
That was a nice catch.
That's Traden Baker with the grab. Oh, we got another penalty. You're right, Macy. That's gonna bring the ball back.
Yep.
That is not what Canyon View needed right now. They had some really good momentum going forward.
Especially when you get a good catch right there.
Yep.
Would have been at the 2-yard line.
Catch right there in the flat. He was by himself. Turn around. Let's see what they can do here. Tight formation for Canyon View.
Scrambling players.
Yeah, they're waiting. All right, clock is now going. Tight formation. Single back. Here's the snap.
Looks like a pass.
He's got time. Fakes it. He's going to run. And he doesn't get very far. Maybe 2 or 3 yards on that play. Clock's still rolling. 30 seconds left. There's no timeouts on Canyon View, so they got to do something. And they're going to spike the ball. Another penalty flag.
Wow. Flag after flag.
Penalty city.
I know.
This second quarter. They're discussing what's happening down there. I couldn't see what was going on. Maybe a neutral infraction. Here's the call. Oh, they're picking up their flag. No foul.
Waved off.
All right, that's going to start the clock. 19 seconds to go. Oh, we got a timeout on Verrado. Timeout Verrado. Been an interesting last little bit. You may see with the last 5 minutes of this game with all those penalty flags and all those personal fouls.
Definitely been all over the place.
There's a lot of head-to-head stuff going on here tonight. There are a lot of feelings being hurt and some headshots, some chop blocks. You know, I doubt they're trying to hurt each other, but you know they're going about as far as they can go without causing any serious issues. But
I mean, it's the last of the second quarter. You got to be aggressive out there. So
That's right. And this is a huge rival game, homecoming game. Verrado's in here. They want to destroy their homecoming game.
Yeah.
And Canyon View wants to win. So,
yeah.
And here we go. 19 seconds out of a timeout. We got 5 wide receivers open back. Here's the snap. Drops back.
It's like a long.
He rolls left. He's looking.
He's running.
He's running. Trying to find a seam. Doesn't get it. Ball comes out. Verrado picks it up. And he is going to go. No, they're going to catch him. Wow.
Wow. Interception.
What a turn of events. Verrado.
Definitely did not see that coming.
Oh, my goodness. Fumble lost. That's going to take it down to triple zero. That is not what Canyon View was looking for right there. Benucci.
No. Good thing we were able to catch up there and get that tackle.
Yeah, there's some speedsters back there. I couldn't tell who that was, but they came out of nowhere and got that ball and tackled them.
Definitely
saved them.
Lucky that they were there.
Touchdown.
It's just all about that hard work and never giving up.
That's
just
true.
Run after them.
That's true. You know what? That's true. You want to, if you just let them go, that's not good.
Nope.
So
definitely some dedication there.
Good thing for Canyon View. That's not a good time for Canyon View to fumble the ball and almost get a pick-up 6. And that's going to take us to the end of this first half, Macy, with the score of 28-7. Canyon View is down. Verrado's up. We will be back after halftime. Stick with us. We'll see you in a minute.
Morning. How can I help you?
We were coming in to look at your new merch.
Okay, you can take a look at what we have on the wall here. We do have some new hats available. You guys want to check those out?
Cool days are soon to come, so come get your Canyon View sweatshirts.
Whether you want to support your graduating class or our clubs, we have a shirt for you.
Come get your merch only at the bookstore.
CVTV Media is sponsored by No Boundaries Marketing. Located right here in Surprise, Arizona, No Boundaries Marketing has been helping small businesses for over a decade. They work closely with businesses in a variety of fields, making sure you engage with your customers and get the most out of your website. Check them out at noboundaries.marketing. Engage with your customers and get the most out of your website. Check them out at noboundaries.marketing.
welcome back to the Canyon View High School varsity football game versus the Verrado Vipers. We're just about ready to get the second half going.
Jaguars are warming up right now, getting ready for a great second half.
Let's hope so, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Let's hope we got a great second half because it's been pretty dismal for the Canyon View side of the ball.
We're down 21 right now.
That's right. Verrado's up 28-7. Let's to recap a little bit. We started the game off super good with that pick 6 by Gavin Levine. And speaking of Gavin Levine, he's ranked number 12 in the whole 5A division, number 12 for total tackles. He has 70. A couple other highlighters of the defense. Jackson McCarthy, he's ranked number 14 with sacks. He's got 6 on the year. Interceptions, Keegan McCarthy, he's ranked number 5 with 4 interceptions on this year. So decent. In 5A Desert West, Jackson McCarthy, Keegan McCarthy, and Austin Hansa, they're all ranked number 1 in their respective positions for sacks, interceptions, and field goals made. Looking over at the Verrado side of things, 5A Desert West, or 5A for the division for the state of Arizona, their quarterback, Chase Geisler, he's ranked number 8 with 1,710 yards. Rushing, Jack Isidore, he's got 933, nearly 1,000 yards coming into this game, ranked at number 5. And Jack also ranks as number 3 in total points and touchdowns with 15. And here's the kickoff, little squib kick, gives it to Nos. He kind of works his way, makes his way to about the 35-yard line, Jinx. And
Not
that's
too
going
bad.
to get to, it's going to get, Canyon View is going to have the ball starting off the second half. So, Macy, you're the coach of the Canyon View Jaguars. What are you telling your kids? What are you telling these athletes right now?
To keep their heads up, never let down, because right now we're going against a hard opponent. 21 down. We have to keep going hard, get those short passes, march down the field, get those touchdowns so we can gain more.
You sound like a Notre Dame quarterback pep talk.
Yes.
Coach right there. That's what you're going to tell your kids coming into the next second half.
Exactly.
To never give up. Keep your heads up.
It's true. You just got to stay dedicated and stay focused in the game, on and off the field too. Especially on the sidelines, no messing around. You got to stay locked in.
Yep.
Stay focused.
It just takes one play. It just takes a play to get things.
You have to be a game player.
That's right, to get things moving.
Yep.
Doesn't take much.
Quarterback's running.
Quarterback sneak, and he works his way out of bounds. Big pickup.
Around the 45
Not quite a first down. Looks like maybe about 8 yards on that play.
It was pretty good. Nice yardage.
Coach Gertz is going with Vanucci. His third, I would say, probably his third string quarterback that he has, and so far he's been the better of the two that have played today.
Found that opening on the right side and just ran it.
Yeah, got about 8 yards, so we got 3rd and 2. Trips.
We're going to start off strong right here.
I think so. Hand off to Nos. Goes right works his way through, gets a first down.
At the 50.
That's going to get him right about the 50-yard line. You're right, Mace.
Yep. Let's do it again. First down after first down.
This is a great pickup by Nasir. Another trips left side. And he's working his way back. And nearly gets sacked. Gets a pass off to the left side. Not a lot of yardage.
It's like nothing.
That's Traden Baker over there with the reception. And yeah, he did not make. He got 0 yards on that one. 0.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up a second down and 10. Verrado's in a 4-3. Benucci rolls right. He's being chased
There's
quickly.
open,
and he gets
got
just
sacked.
thrown down. He could not get past that defender. Just came right at him. Tried to
Dang.
juke him, but he didn't quite get
It's a
him.
loss
That was
of what, 6 yards?
That was Zach Kovac, the junior linebacker. Came out like a laser.
Mm-hmm. Straight towards him. It's
So-
hard when there's nothing open.
Yeah, I mean, in that scenario, you got to throw the ball away.
Yeah.
I mean, you got it. You're out of the pocket. You're being chased. You got 3 defenders coming at you. There's nobody open downfield. You gotta throw it out because he just lost 6 yards. So now it brings up a 3rd and 17.
It's those smart thinking, quick thinking that you need to be doing.
Yep. Fake handoff. He rolls off to the left. Nobody's over there at all.
Nope.
Throws
Ball
a little
thrown.
small pass. Yep. So
Yep.
there he decides to throw it out of bounds.
Just like what you said.
What he should have done the last play.
Yep.
And there's nobody home on that pass.
Yeah, there's nobody.
Nobody home. Lights off. Furniture out. They've moved. There's nobody home for that ball to go to. So that's going to bring up Austin Hansa for the punt. High kick. Bounces the wrong direction.
Out of bounds.
Hits about the 28 or the 32-yard line and bounces all the way back about 7 yards the opposite direction that the Canyon View wanted the ball to go. So not so much of what we wanted this first try for Canyon View. They had a few good yards, good passes, good plays, but
did not end as we wanted.
Didn't get very far. Verrado's got trips left side and
handoff.
Same thing, handoff. I mean, they're just going to stick with this handoff.
It's just a 1 yard gain.
Right down the middle, gets 1 yard. And again, no huddle. Have not seen Verrado get in the huddle at all.
Yeah, good technique for them.
And another handoff. Right the middle, gets through the first, plows his way past the second defender. Second defender was able to get him down. Barely. That was Brady Grizel. He put his head down, drilled him right in the chest. He kind of just fell on him.
Yeah, he was just right there.
Quarterback looking deep. He's going deep. And it gets picked off. That is a interception
play.
right there
Interception
from Canyon
for
View.
Jaguars.
Keegan McCarthy, another interception. We were just talking about Keegan McCarthy.
He was right on that man, hip to hip. He played that exactly how he was supposed to, which led to that interception.
But we got a penalty on the play. It looks like it's a hold on Verrado, so the Canyon View Jaguars are going to keep this ball. They're going to decline this penalty. That was a great play. He stepped right in front of that defender. He's on his hip, like you said, and just stole that ball away. That was
That's what happens when you're right where you're supposed to be.
And that's 5 interceptions on a year for Keegan McCarthy. Like I said, he's up on the higher list for interceptions this season, and that just shows you why. So that puts Benucci back there on the in shotgun formation. Fake handoff. Looking for somebody. He's got it. He's rolling right. Can't find anybody, and he does a smart thing, Mace. I think he heard us. He heard us way up here in the booth. He said,
like,
"Oh
you're
yeah,
right.
those commentators are right. Let me throw the ball out." That's exactly
Better
what he
than
did.
loss of yards. Way better.
Exactly. There was nobody open. Verrado was just in their pockets on those receivers. The receivers could not get open on that. All right, it brings up a 2nd and 10. Got quads on the far side of the field. Single man-to-man. And it's just a straight quarterback sneak going right. He makes a pass, the first defender, and he gets knocked quickly.
Looks like the 35 around there. It was a good run.
He got hit hard by Gavin Naylor, the senior.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a great run down there. He tiptoed along the sideline.
Oh yeah, right there.
Was able to get past that first defensive line. And here we go again, same formation. Empty set, quads on the far side of the field, single on the bottom side of the field. And he's rolling left, looking, finds his receiver, caught, and he gets tackled quickly. That's
Not
Braylon
too many
Anderson.
yards.
Yeah, looks like he picked up about 4.
Give or take.
We've been spot on. We've been spot on those balls.
Pretty in sync.
Yeah. That's going to bring up a second down and 6 to go. Yeah, those quick slants that they're able to do has been open, it seems like, today.
You just have to adapt, know what the defense is doing, find the openings.
Yeah, find those zone openings. Looks like
You'll
they might be
never
going
make it
man.
anywhere if you keep doing the same thing.
Motion. And we got a penalty, probably a false start. Yep, there it is. False start on Canyon View.
Yikes.
That's going to bring it back 5 yards. That's going to bring up a second down and 10. All right, the play's in. Got a pair of receivers on both sides. Single back. Motion man. Quick toss. And Verrado saw that right away. No fooling there.
They're right there,
for
ready
Verrado.
for that.
Not sure about that play. Didn't seem like Canyon View was very confident with that play.
Yeah.
But it all starts with blocking. You know, if you don't have the right blockers, if you don't have the right positioning for your block, then
very
you
true.
You can't get past anybody.
Everyone has their own roles on the team.
All right, we got a third down and very long. Vanucci
pass
out to the side, and he gets hit quickly. That's Nas with the grab, but he got hit very fast by Verrado's.
No chance to run.
Darius Brown, yep, that's a senior, 6'3" senior, Darius Brown with the tackle. They're going to go for it, though. This is another not. I was a little excited there. I thought I didn't see the punter back there. All right, so they're going to punt.
It's a good choice.
On the run, on the fly. Oh, he gets past the first defender, and he gets past the second defender. He's still on his feet.
Got pushed out of bounds.
Pushed out. That was a risky play by that punt returner.
Yeah.
That was very risky. In fact, it looked like he was bobbling that ball just slightly.
Could have been a fumble.
Could have been a fumble. That was their chance.
I know.
There was a defender right on him, too. So, Mace, what's been your greatest accomplishment playing for the Jags flag football team the last 2 seasons?
Honestly, it's just being more involved with the school. You know, playing on a team in high school, it makes you really involved with everybody, and I get to know a lot of people on campus and a lot of new friends, and just be a part of something that I've never been a part of. It's really amazing.
Especially being the first season.
Oh, yeah.
Ever. Another run off to the right side. He gets through. He gets 10 yards. Jack Isidore. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, flag football was initiated last season. It was the very first season in Arizona. In fact, all the way across the country, flag football began. And Macy has been part of that flag football team. Quarterback eludes a sack and finds his man for a 9-yard gain right on the edge.
He barely
He's able
got
to
away
make a
from her.
catch. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Let's see what our defense can do. Looks like
Quick handoff, and he's able to make it past the line of gain.
Yep.
Looks like right at it. I think they gave it to him.
Yeah, looks like it. Just barely.
Those last couple plays was a new quarterback.
Yeah.
That was number 14, Tyson Fuller. He was in for Chase Geisler for a few. Not sure if he was just in there for to give him a break or if he was injured, but looks like he's back in the game. Handoff again, right up the middle.
Oh, no.
He's got a lot of room. One man to beat.
Right.
Beats him. Puts his head down. Still on his feet and able to finally get him
Barely
tackled
got
right there about the
down.
2-yard line.
Definitely not what we were looking for with that play.
Canyon View is having a hard time with that straight up the middle power run.
That play seems to
Every
always
time.
work.
They're going to do it again. Nope, they faked it.
Wow.
And he gets in for the touchdown. That's Chase Gisler for another rushing touchdown. Fake that run,
Yeah.
and everybody goes after it. And that's exactly what happened. What
Yeah.
Canyon View did. They all went after it.
Those runs are killer. They've
Absolutely.
really been beating us with those runs.
So, Mace, you have a couple games left in the regular season. You got one on Tuesday here at home, Canyon View, where you I believe you're playing. Who are you playing? She doesn't know. She just goes to the game. She doesn't know who she's playing. But you have a game on Tuesday, and then we all know who you play on Thursday.
Yeah.
She knows who she's playing on Thursday. Who you playing on Thursday?
Campo Verde.
Campo Verde. For those of you who don't know about Campo Verde was in our. I think they played Campo Verde twice last season.
Yep. First time we beat them 35-0.
Yep.
Second time was in the finals.
And what happened?
We lost by 1 point.
That's right. So that was the state final. So earlier in the season, the Canyon View beat them 35-0, and then they played them again in the state finals for 5A state championship game, and they lost by one.
Definitely a heartbreaker.
1 point.
Yep.
Do you still remember how you felt after that?
I still
loss?
remember.
Does it give you motivation to want
yeah.
to beat them badly next time you play them?
Oh, yeah. The tough thing is it's not just about me. It's a team sport, you know, everybody has to be there.
Absolutely, you guys got to be on the same page with them. Another squib kick right down the middle to Nos. Nos breaks a couple tackles. He's able to get to the
Pretty
40,
good yardage.
yeah, about the 44-yard line. So yeah, it is a team sport. But you as a captain, what can you do to those girls who haven't been on a team like this and who have not made the finals? What should you do as a leader to get them ready for those type of games?
Honestly, just show them how important it is and how meaningful it is, not just to us, but to them too, even though they did not play last year, to know that they are on this team now, and this team is one that doesn't give up and that stays dedicated and stays strong and dominates out there.
So you're looking for some redemption.
Yes, 100%.
1st and 10. Raftery is back in. He gets a pass
nice
off.
Nice catch by number 2.
Daniel Harmiel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Daniel, that's his first reception of the night. Rafferty is back in, going with someone else. Coach Gertz decides to switch things up again.
Let's see what's next.
Trying to get the right personnel on the field. And he passes out to the
It's pretty open. Looks
the
like
side.
a first down.
And he does, yeah.
Nice.
He pushes his way into a first down, just across the 50-yard line.
Pretty good.
42-yard line. Another quick pass off to the left. Here we go, the short passes that we were talking about.
Yeah.
That Coach Gertz really wants his team to do today.
Haven't really been getting much with the runs, so.
Go to the short pass.
Yep.
We got trips off to the right. Verrado's going to be rushing 3. Handoff to Nos. He's able to pick up maybe a yard or 2. Looks like he got 2 yards on that play.
Verrado was right there ready for him.
Now that game versus Campo Verde next week is going to be live through the Arizona Cardinals broadcasting team, where Dave Pash and Ron Wolfley, the two commentators, play-by-play and color commentary, professional, great, one of the best. And Dave Pash, he's been commentating a lot of games in football and basketball for ESPN. And then you got Ron Wolfley, who he's a sportscaster, color commentary for the Arizona Cardinals, their games, as well as 98.7 Arizona Sports on the Wolf and Luke show daily. So those two will be doing the commentating for that game. That game's going to be live again, like I said, through the Arizona Cardinals
Game of the
network.
week.
Game of the week.
Yep.
So that's going to be out there at Campo Verde next Thursday. Anybody who can join.
Oh, no.
All while Rafferty, he's got to throw the ball. He's been chased down by a pack of wolves. And he does a smart thing and just
Definitely
throws
the right
ball.
decision.
That's right. Throws the ball off to the side.
It's about 20 yards back.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6. I don't know. Macy, it just seems like there's a lot going on down there.
Yeah. Definitely a lot
See
of
about
scrambling.
20 players on the field.
Yep. Which is not good. We can't be having confusion. Verrado seems to be ready every single play.
So scratch that. It's 4th down, 4th and 6, and they're going to punt.
Good choice.
Here's his punt. And they got a better bounce. They're going to let it go. And it looks like it got touched by Canyon View's foot at about they're going to mark it on the 8-yard line.
Good punt.
Yeah, better punt. Got a better bounce this time.
Yeah.
Didn't go backwards the other direction. 1:49 left in the 3rd quarter. Verrado's up big time, 35-7 over Canyon View High School. That's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for Verrado. Let's see if they continue to use the RPOs, the power runs, straight up the gut. They got split receivers, 2 on both sides. Fake handoff. He's going to run it, and he's going to run right into a wall. He's not going to go anywhere with that one.
Canyon View was definitely ready for that one.
Definitely on the ball on that one. And again, they're going to go no huddle.
Straight to it.
And they're stuffed way back there. He lost about 4 yards on that play. He's going to drop back into the end zone. Of course, he's going to look. He finds a man open, gets it to him. He gets past the first defender, and the second defender is able to bring him down. That's Keegan McCarthy with the tackle. If Keegan was not there, that
wide open.
That receiver was going to take it to the house. That was Darius Brown. He was wide open. Got away from his defender. And here we go.
Another run.
Straight up the gut again.
Verrado's finding those openings in the defense.
It seems like they've done 2 plays all game.
Yeah.
They
and
do the
it's
running.
not failing.
They
Every
do
single
the power run right up the middle. And then that little slant play.
Yep. Our defense needs to recognize that. Take it away from them.
They rush 4. And able to get a sack almost, but he eludes it and gets tackled just past the 50-yard line.
Yep.
He got tackled from the back. He's getting up slowly. Chases. That's going to bring up a 1st down. And looks like they might get a playoff. 6 seconds left. And they're going to let it go all the way to the 0-0.
fourth quarter up next.
Fourth quarter, here we go. So what are your plans for fourth quarter, Macy?
I don't know, just score. That's all I can say.
Just score. Just score and just
With this much of a lead, that's all we really need. Just score.
a moral victory.
With our only score being that pick
Kind
six.
of. Okay. Well, that's the end of the third quarter. We will be right back after these messages. Stick with us. For this fourth quarter, the Jags are down 35-7 to Verrado Vipers. Verrado is just crossed 50-yard line, first down and 10, and he drops back and loses the sack. And he's still finding his way to get open.
Wow.
He's still on his feet.
Wow.
He finds a man off to the side, and he's able to nearly get it to his receiver.
Wow. All I gotta say is wow.
Wow.
He broke free from
He did.
almost
He broke
three.
free from about 4 or 5 missed tackles. This is another new quarterback. He was in just a little bit ago. This is Malachi Wilt in for Chase Gisler, who may be suffering an injury over there, or maybe they're just taking him out because they're so far ahead.
Ooh. Almost got a false start.
Almost got a neutral zone infraction. And straight up the middle, power run again.
Every single time.
Yep. They get like 4 or 5 yards every time.
Yep.
Let's see if they try to put more on the line. They've been rushing about 4 rushers every time. Let's try to. Now they're going to rush 3. And
there it goes again.
Power run right off to the left tackle over there. I mean, they're rushing 3.
Yep.
They blitzed 1, and the blitzer's not doing anything because it's going. The blitzer's trying to come off the edge, and the running back just goes right past him. Rushing 4 again. He looks deep
Long
into the
pass.
end zone, open and a catch
it's
from
caught.
Verrado again.
He was open. That was a beautiful catch.
He was open. Keegan McCarthy was the defender there, and
wasn't able to stick with him.
Malachi Wilt just threw a dime to his receiver.
Yep.
For an easy touchdown. Just threw it up.
It's hard with those long passes. You got to be in front of him. Got to be right on them.
Yeah, you got to be right on the hip, especially with a tall guy like that who can jump high.
Got to keep up with him.
That makes a big difference.
Oh yeah.
You got to keep up with it. Got to keep them. Got to keep the separation minimal.
Oh yeah.
All right, that puts the score up 42-7 in favor of the Verrado Vipers. Again, Mace, we can go all the way back to the very beginning of this game where the Jaguars started off promising with a huge pick 6, and they've done 0 after that.
Yep. Definitely fooled us all.
Absolutely. So, Mace, what has been your biggest disappointment this season for your flag football team, or for you individually?
I would say my biggest disappointment would probably be not overestimating some of our opponents. For example, Hamilton. I feel like we overestimated their abilities, which ultimately caused us to lose that game because we were so stressed out. You know, we just got in our heads too much, and that's what I wish we wouldn't do. We have to just do play by play, get out of our heads, you know.
Right. Yeah, going into a game like Hamilton is very good. They're top-ranked team in the state,
Yeah.
top-ranked team in the nation for flag football, and they've been playing flag football for a long time.
Yeah.
So a lot of the teams in Arizona are just starting, like Canyon View is. But
Yeah.
Hamilton, the girls, they played club ball for many years, 10 years,
They definitely have those
decade.
connections. That's where it's disappointing because I knew we could have beat them, but a lot of us got into our heads and we just got confused and ultimately lost that game.
Yeah, Hamilton, they're true professional players. Like they're very excellent players, but you guys
We just had to play on their level, and I
Yeah,
believe
you
we
guys-
could have.
you guys kept it pretty well. Meanwhile, Nos gets taken down behind the line, loses about 3 yards. So next time you play Hamilton, which you won't, that was the only time you get to play Hamilton. What would you do differently next time?
Going stronger, not stronger physically, stronger mentally. I feel like a lot of us were weak-minded because we were just scared and we just already had it in our heads that we were probably going to lose that game. And if we got on that field knowing that we had a chance, that's all that matters.
Meanwhile, Rafferty gets about 5 yards on a quarterback sneak. Couldn't find anybody downfield, so he decided
Nice
to run for it.
Third down now.
Yeah, playing Hamilton, you guys lost 17-7, and I believe you were the only one. You were the lone scorer on that.
Yep.
Right? You had the 6 points with a.
I still remember it.
Yeah, I remember it well as well. Rafferty rolls to the right, throws a short pass to his receiver.
Yards.
Looks like he may have made a couple yards. Did not make the first down, so it's going to
Just
bring up a
short.
fourth.
What do you think they're going to do?
Well, at this point in the game, they probably got to go for it.
Yeah. Fourth
Toss out there
quarter.
to Traden Baker. 8 minutes and 47 seconds left in this game. They're down by a lot. So they kind of got to go for this, Mace.
Yeah.
Here's the snap. Gets back. Finds his receiver, Tavian Bale. He doesn't want to go down, but they're able to get that fourth down conversion. Tavian Ball. So that brings the ball up to the 40-yard line, just a little less than 8 minutes to go. Scratch that was number 9, that last receiver, Ryder Geeth. Rafferty's looking, scrambling off, and he gets a lot of pressure. He's got to throw the ball out to his receiver, so that's not going to be an intentional grounding. Nos was sitting out there waiting for the ball, but
That
didn't quite
pressure
get
gets
to
to
him.
you.
Pressure.
Don't know what to do. Best thing to do is just throw the ball.
Yep, throw the ball in the vicinity of a receiver or out of bounds if you're out of the pocket.
Yeah, don't throw it to the other team.
Definitely don't do that. All right, 2nd and 10.
It's gonna be a
Rafferty looks right
pass.
again, short pass,
Oh.
and he bounces off that defender, and he loses a couple yards. Unless they gave him, they may have given him that forward progress, which wasn't much.
Nope.
Yeah. Yep, brought him back basically to the line of scrimmage. But he was met quick. Traden Baker was met fast by a Verrado defender.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Verrado looks like they might be spying a blitz. And they do. They blitz one.
Ball's thrown.
Throws deep
Oh,
and over the
just
head.
barely short.
Over the head of Braden Catalan.
Would have been a beautiful catch.
We got a holding penalty on Canyon View. Most likely Verrado's going to decline this and pull up 4th down. If they accept it, it'll be 3rd and long. And they are going to decline it, yes. So they're going to decline the ball. It's going to bring up, or the penalty, they're going to bring up 4th down and 10 to go. And, of course, Candy has to go for this. We got to get some points on the board. Verrado has 3 on the line. Looking to maybe blitz. They do. They blitz 1. Rafferty drops back, throws it deep, and in double coverage.
Very close to being intercepted.
Absolutely,
intercepted right there.
Throws it into double coverage, hoping his receiver was going to have a chance at it, but
nope. Verrado definitely came prepared.
No chance on that play.
Looked like there was 2, man.
Yeah, it was. There was 2 of them over there. Threw the ball into double coverage. Luckily, it wasn't picked off.
Stood no chance.
So that brings up 1st down and 10 for Verrado with just under 5 minutes to go in this game. I believe this game is, I think the fat lady is singing.
Yep.
You feel it? I hear it?
Yeah, I hear it.
She's off there in the distance. I believe she's been singing for the last quarter or so.
Yeah, whole game.
With the way Canyon View's been playing out there, and Verrado's been playing very well. Stacked receivers on both sides. Handoff, fake handoff, quick pass off to the flats.
And got open.
And he gets about 9 yards. So we got a new quarterback in. Not sure what happened to Chase Gisler. I imagine he's just not playing because they're up by so much. He did on a couple of those plays. It looked like he got up lame.
Yeah.
Like he hurt himself a little bit. So
for sure.
Probably just precautionary. Just going to keep him out. He doesn't need to be in this game anyway right now. Handoff up the middle. Gets past the first defender and gets tackled.
Every single time.
Again. All they needed was 2 yards and they got 12.
That play never fails Verrado.
It really doesn't. That's their go-to play. That same power, eye, right up the gut.
There's no need to do anything else if it keeps working.
Exactly. Now the pass or run straight up the middle. Same play. But Canyon View sniffed that one out.
This time was stopped.
And they were able to stop it by about, it looks like it got maybe 2 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
About 3 minutes left.
Trips on the right side, the near side. And another handoff straight up the middle.
Works again for 3-4 yards.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 3. The clock is still going. Close to the 2-minute warning. Drops back, gets some pressure, and he's going to get taken down for the sack. And that's Jackson McCarthy.
Good play by the defense.
Along with Andy Fioros with the tag team sack. So that's going to bring it to under 2 minutes. It's 42-7, so the clock's not going to stop at the 2-minute warning just because of the difference between the two scores. So it's 4th down and 12 now, and Verrado's going to just go for it.
Yeah.
And they probably just going to go right down the middle like they've been doing all game. And we got that's a 5-yard penalty. That's going to bring it up to 4th and 17 now.
Dang.
And that's bringing the clock now down to just less than a minute. The clock's just going. Verrado's going to take the
like
play
they're
clock
just
all the
letting
way
it run.
down. Probably going to just let it go.
Yep.
Take the penalty. Take the loss of downs. And that's it. That's a delay game. So that's a delay game. That's going to be a change of possession here. It's going to go back to the Canyon. It was 4th down, so they do a delay game on 4th down. That's supposed to be a loss of down, and the ball should be to Canyon View.
Yeah.
Should be. All right, so it looks like Verrado did call a timeout before the play clock went down to 0. So not sure what Verrado's trying to do here. I don't know if they're just playing around with Canyon View.
I know.
It seems like they are just kind of
They're
messing with Canyon View right now.
42-7.
Up 42-7. They're just going to keep this ball as long as possible. They don't want to even give the ball back to them. They're not even going to try to punt the ball back to them.
Yeah.
They said, no way. So playoffs start for flag football. The season ends next week for all of flag football. And then the playoffs begin, which I love watching playoffs. It's it's a one and done. It's a whole different ball game.
It's definitely where the stress begins.
It is, and that's where you got to handle the stress, right?
Yeah.
You got to be able to handle that stress and just
use
be focused and confident. Yeah, use that stress.
Yeah.
So here we go, 4th down, 33 seconds left to go in the game. Here's the snap. They're looking
Long pass.
mid-range pass and just throws it off to the side, and that's turnover on downs. Not sure what that was all about. The receiver didn't even try to get that ball. So that brings up a 1st down and 10 for Canyon View with 26.9 seconds left in the game.
Not much hope left.
Not a lot of hope. 42-7. Canyon View is down. So Mace, what would you say to any young female listening to us right now? What would you tell them about flag football if they're ever interested?
I'd say the most important thing is to ignore the haters. I know it sounds cliche, but honestly, it's the best thing you can do because there is a lot of hate with girls playing football, you know. It's not their sport, it's a guy's sport. But just pushing through that and using it to get yourself better and just to push forward and never give up because you honestly can be amazing, and there's definitely a future in flag football, girls flag football.
Amen to that, Macy. I think that says it all right there. And with that speech from Macy to all the female young girls out there who are looking to play flag football later on in life, or even earlier now, you can always play, you know, when you're young, and just get ready for flag football in high school because it's there.
Just do it.
Just do it. You're right. It's huge. Flag football is big. It's the haters are getting less and less, I think, as the year goes on, and flag football is going to become a thing. It already is, but it's going to become a thing. And looks like we got a little skirmish down there. One of the Canyon View football players pushed one of the Verrado players, and now we got an issue going on down there, trying to spread those teams apart before a big brawl starts.
Like you said earlier, we are definitely a rivalry.
It is definitely a rivalry school.
These two teams do not like each other.
All the coaches are pulling their players back.
Yep.
I imagine there's been a few choice words to each other out there from Verrado and Canyon View, and that just, you know, got both teams heated. So, you know, I can't imagine having these two teams. You know, I was expecting this. I mean, I was thinking this was going to happen sometime during the game where there was going to be some type of, you know,
it's hard to avoid it with these two teams.
Exactly. So then, because of the stomping, 45-7, and then they meet up in the middle trying to shake hands, you know they're going to talk to each other.
yeah.
That's exactly what they did. They talked to each other. Now the coaches are out there on the field trying to talk a little bit about, I don't know, what's happening.
Yeah.
Maybe they're getting a couple of the players to figure out who said what to who. But there's definitely some.
Not surprised coming from these two teams.
Not at all. These two teams do not like each other at all.
No.
So they'll figure this out. I see the AD down there, both ADs. Andrea Hudson, she's down there trying to calm things down. Try to figure out what's going on. But obviously, Verrado, big win tonight, and just a lot of heated emotion between these two teams. And they are now separated. They went to their corners, and that's the end of the ball game. So, Macy, it's been a pleasure.
It has been a pleasure for me.
It's been a pleasure having you as my sidekick tonight.
Thank you.
I really
for
appreciate it. It's
having
been
me
fun,
here.
and it's been a not such a great game for Canyon View, but they got one more game left. This was a must-win game, but they got one game left to see what they can do.
Yeah.
I think they're playing Sunny Slope or Sunny Mountain next week, and so with that, we're gonna wrap this up. So thanks to all everybody, camera people,
Thanks to
everyone watching this live stream nationwide, worldwide, maybe international wide, probably not. But we appreciate you taking a listen and being here, and we appreciate everybody who's been involved in this, all the producers, all the camera people for putting this on. So thank you very much, and everybody have a good night. Talk later. Bye-bye.